Yo yo, welcome back, and today we are going to talk about the themes that you can use with Minato Bonded if you don't have a Madara 5 Kage Summit. So let's go into Arena and I'll show you what to use for that. So first of all, you should use this team if you have Madara, of course. If you don't have Madara, you have other options. This one is good because he replaces Kisame replaces Madara 5 Kage Summit if you don't have a barrier. Okay, so going like this, I think it's second best to go with a Madara that you can get some power, some as you see, attack increase and ninjutsu by 20% from Madara, and then you can get chakra, and you can steal chakra with Kisame. If you have the King of Hell, that's awesome. You can poison them as well. I got it today, and I'm so fucking happy. Yeah, I'm so fucking happy, like you see over here. I wasted just one ruin or two ruins, I think, instead of all of them. So I was waiting a lot. First, I did a mistake in going for the Kirin, but I didn't had any Kisame or any other ninja that was able to do a 20 chase hit. So I was using Kirin with Minato, Shisui, and Masked Man. So that was the best team I had back then. And now I'll show you what other teams you should use. Masked Man, for example, use him instead of Kisame. If you find yourself with someone with a Madara and you're faster than him, with Madara 5 Kage Summit, or you can stun others, like if you have, for example, a Shisui and he dodges, you can use him so he will be unable to do his misery in the next round. Or Madara, you can stun them, or you can remove any immunity from a team like Lightning Main with Kushimaru, Jinpachi, and other stuff. You can remove his thing, and then you can do a chase with both of them. He does knock down to repulse, and this guy does repulse to low float. So you can use her, your main, to do, depends if you have Kirin, or you can use Hellhound, Dog of Hell. Go for low flow to repulse, and then you use this one, the shot down Rasengan, shoot down Rasengan, sorry, and you can make between these two another chase, and you can use an Iruka for the buffs. For Minato, Masked Man, and you were able to do a chase for Iruka as well, and then you were able to do a chase with, if you're using King of Hell. If not, you can do a Dog of Hell, and you can use it like this. I'm using Flower Guard is because if you find yourself, like I always say, if you find yourself with someone that stuns and not removes your debuffs, like Shisui and Masked Man, or Han, or 5 Kage Madara, you are able to be immune to everything, so they won't do anything to you. And then you have another stun interrupt, but you can use Iruka in this position, so he can be at use for a third position interrupt, or you can use it on this last one because everybody's using their mains or some other ninja in the last position, and you can still stun someone, so he's good even here. So this is the one of them. Then you can use where Shisui and Masked Man, okay, and you can use Shisui in the third position, and you can use the same exact summons, so you can do their chase, and you have to remove debuffs. And after that, you can do a chase with Masked Man, and you can stun them after you remove the debuffs. And then you have Shisui for the next round, and you have Minato as well. You can use, instead of clones, you can use uh, 1 second. No, instead of Flower God, you can use Chakra Coordination, and for every chase you can get some chakra. But I recommend you this one. I think I think you can use this one as well. It's because Flower God can be removed easily, and now that most of the people have Madara 5 Kage Summit, you will have your buff removed. So going with the chase with the chakra coordination, it's a bit better, I think. Um, then you can use, let me see which one. You can use a Madara, but then you won't have any any stuns in the first round or any barriers. You can't remove any barriers or stun someone that removes a barrier, like Kisame and Madara 5 Kage Summit. So you can use it like this. Let me see. Okay, Shisui in the second slot, and you can use this one. Okay, then you can use this one as well. So yeah, something like that, something like that. Or you can use it like this. You can have Madara in the second position, and you can he's immune to taijutsu, and he's a tanky guy, so you can use it like this. You can buff your Minato, and then you have buffs from Shisui, and it's a good team, I think. Or you can use this team like this, and then Masked Man. Come on, come on. Oh my god. This team. You can use this team. And yep, this team. Like this. So you'll have a chase, you can stun, you can chaos, you can interrupt, and you have a lot of chases with this as well. So I think this is a good team as well, and I saw a lot of people using this team for something like the mirror. If you're using Wind Main, you can use Mass Man and interrupt and remove any debuffs, so you won't have any problems with another Kurenai or a Fire Main that can that has a mirror, and you will stun your own team, and then you're fucked. So having this one is a good team as well. You can use a Madara in here. You can use a Shisui. Then you can use a Kisame. You can use a 5 Kage Madara as well with this team. But, oh, come on. Use it like this. Something like that. To have your Minato a bit strong, and you need to give him a lot of defense, a lot of life, and resistance as well. So you need to be careful with your Minato. You don't want him to die really fast. Or you can use Niruka with this team, and it's a pretty good team, I think. The Iruka one, you get buffed by Iruka, and then you can have, instead of this flower guard, you can have wind style, but the wind style will give only to Minato, and you won't be immune anymore, and you can get stunned by a chase or something like that, so you don't want that. And then let me see, you can use a Ningendo as well, and let me see, a Ningendo. Oh my god, come on, Han, like this, or you can have Han in the first position and Minato in the second position, something like this. So he can't be like they can't do anything to your team, like Minato and Win Main. And you have a mirror as well. You have a chaos. You can suck the chakra out of them, and you can absorb like 40 chakras. So this is a good team as well. Then let me see which one you can use. Kushina and Iruka, or you can have it like this. This is 1 second, like this. It's a high float. From high float you do a repulse, and from repulse to knockdown to repulse, repulse to knockdown, and you can use demon over here. From the repulse that Minato does again, you can use a repulse to low float for Kushina, and you can have a knockdown again if he didn't do his last, if he does like from knockdown to repulse, and then Winman will do repulse to high float, and she will do a knockdown, and then he will start again, and another repulse from him, and it's a good team as well. And she's immune as well, so if you don't want to use him in the first position, but you can use him in the first position, and you can use it like this. Let me do it like this. Like this, you can use it. And let me see what else I can show you. What other team you can use with him, if you have him, of course. That's it, I think. That's a good team. Or you can buff him with Asuma and Iruka, and like this, you can buff the fuck out of him. But then you won't have any barriers, but you have buffs. But from Asuma Windblade, if he's lower, he needs to be full HP to be able to have Asuma Windblade's buffs. As it says over here, significantly increase ninjutsu and attack attributes for all ninjas with full health in your team. But until they remove Iruka's buff, he will still have his full HP. So probably in the second round you will have that buff as well. But you still need to keep your, let me see over here, repulse knockdown, then you still need to keep your flower guard, for you to be immune, so it's kind of good for you. Or you can use, instead of Dance of Impetus, you can use Sage of the Sage Art, Wind Style, Sandust to remove people's debuffs and shit like that. Or you can say like this, and then you can have, where the hell is that? This one. You have the clones, and you have Iruka that does a low float. Or you can use it like this. Shisui in here, Iruka there, you have a lot of buffs over here. And then you can use, let me see, you can use him on first slot, so he will be able to do that repulse to low float, and you can use that Kirin. Or you can use a normal low float to knock down if you don't have Kirin. Let me see, which one was that? This one, the deer. So you can use the deer for that shit. And what else? Let me see what teams I can do with Minato. Well, you can use Kakashi and Ambu Kakashi for this team. Shisui will be immune, like no one can target him. So that's not the best, but it's a decent one if you don't have any of the ninjas that I showed you. You can use like a Niruka, for example, in first slot. Then you can have that Masked Man in second slot for more interruption and for more control. So you can still have this one over here, or go for repulse. It doesn't matter, as you will still have the Rasengan as well. Or you can go a team like, instead of Wind Main, you can use Water Main, and you can use Minato, you can use Tobirama, and you can use Shisui. Edo Tobirama, I'm saying. Edo Tobirama. I don't have Edo Tobirama, you can use that. Or you can use Edo Tobirama, and you can use 5 Kage Summit, Madara 5 Kage Summit. And what else you can use? Let me see. But yeah, you can use the best team, and it's Cancer as well. You can use that Poison and the Chaos for water main, and you can do a lot of damage. Bond Minato does like more than 20, 24, something like that. Hit chase, and then you can come with that Edo Tobirama, and you can stun them. Not stun, interrupt them with that shit as well for those people who dodges. So you can still interrupt them, but if they have a lot of clones, and that's not you won't be able to interrupt them if you didn't kill the clones. So that's a good team as well. And that's a fucking horrible team to face, to be honest. Let's pretend this is Edo Tobirama. Okay, put him here and have Masked Man over here, because you have Edo Tobirama's mystery from the first round. So if he doesn't require any chakra, so you can stun or interrupt 5 Kage Madara, and with Masked Man you can stun someone else, or you can use Shisui instead of Masked Man, and then you will have your Edo Tobirama. And let me see. Yeah, you can do the same summons. Doesn't change the summon, so you are able to do a lot of teams with him, and these are the best teams. Like I said, the water team is the best one. It's just because you are able to, if you don't decimate them or destroy them in the second round, you can have that poison that stacks, and you can kill them with the poison, and that's awesome as well. And plus the Shisui has the ignition, some ignition over there. It's always good. Poisonation is always the best, like I said many times. I forgot to mention something about the Edo Tobirama. So if you have Edo Tobirama and you have Hashirama, Edo Hashirama, Edo Tobirama can have a barrier, and the barrier is for everybody: lightning, earth, fire, water, and wind. So everyone is buffed with Edo Tobirama. So you can use Water Main, Edo Tobirama, you can use Minato, Bonded, and then you can use Mass Man in the background in here for and you can have Minato's barrier up. Not Minato's barrier. What the fuck am I saying? Edo Tobirama's barrier up, and he will buff everybody. And you have chaos, you have poison, chaos from your water main, and then you have poison, and then you can use a Madara in there, or you can use let me see, a Niruka, like I said, the Mass Man, Madara. Then you can have uh, a guy of joy over there. You can have a Kushina, or you can have Kuranai. She goes a lot better, Kuranai, with these guys than everyone in here. So like I said, if you have Edo Tobirama and Edo Hashirama, you can have his barrier, and his barrier will be awesome. Edo Tobirama's barrier, because he has a bond as well. So if you have all of them, like Minato bonded and Tobirama bonded, I know it's hard to get them. I know that shit. Both of them to be bonded is really hard. I was able to get Minato bonded because I spent some coupons on the scrolls back when we had it. We had them when we got the first bond, like in the first day we had those bells and scrolls. We were able to get them with coupons, so I was able to get him faster than other people. But who knows, probably someone spending a lot and has both of them bonded, or you eventually get both of them bonded, and you can use this team: Kuranai, Water Main, Edo Tobirama, and Minato bonded. That's a fucked up team, like really OP team. It's a meta in Germany, and I think it's good in our servers, in US servers as well, US, UK, HK servers, so, or English servers, whatever you want to call it. So that's the best team you can have. Or even if you don't have his barrier, this team is really good as well. Like I said, this guy does. If the other guy has his entire team up, he can do like up to 24 chase, and then this guy is going to do his 20 chase, and your water main will do the 20 chase, and it's really good. Or these guys will start their chases and shit like that. But it's an awesome team, like a really big team and powerful team to use. If you have this one, if you have Edo Tobirama, he can stun a Madara 5 Kage summit in the first round, so you can interrupt him easily. if you are faster than him, of course. So I think this is one of the best teams. But before I go, I want to thank Pythos and Pervisage for telling me some of these themes. The Han Nintendo one, then that was from Pervy. The Edo Tobirama with Kuranine was from Pythos, and other two was from Pythos as well, and the rest I came up with them. These are the best themes I can came up with. So if you know some themes that you think I should use, or it's a good theme, let me know in the comments below. If you like this video and you enjoy my videos and my content, subscribe to my channel, leave a like, comment down below, and don't forget to stay real. Peace!
いたら戻らないと言って